2-year-old daughter. Her poetry has also appeared in Snow Monkey. Patricia Jakovich von Amberg teaches composition, literature, and fine arts at Howard Community College. She recently printed chapters of her poems entitled Quoted by Snakes and Swans. And Julie Dunlap is a frequent contributor to the Audubon Naturalist News, a publication of the Audubon Naturalist Society. Her blog, Pines Above Snow, reviews nature books at pinesaboveSnow.blogspot.com. So please welcome that first group of poets. I'm going to start with a poem, and all you need to know is that my family dug a foundation for a house that they never built. So, they dug a hole and forgot to put a house in it. I have seen 30 types of rain, felt the tickle of a tadpole's tail on my belly, the painful push of a frog's leap and splash. I have seen beetles dance, wobble, sweep, harbored snakes in my soil, belly to belly with serpents cooling under stones. I have given in to the quiet infiltration of roots, a stretching reach for what cannot be seen. I have rotted and gangrened, moss slick on the surface, under water that did not disappear with the summer heat, looking through eyes obscured with muck at the bellies of mosquito larvae. In dry years, I felt my skin bake. I felt cracks surface a spreading. I'm crumbling in on myself. I can feel the slide of clay, tiny earthen avalanches, the skitter of tiny fists dragged across my surface, a folding. And the next one, Stone Swallow. I swallowed a cherry pit and didn't think anything of it. A few days later, after I assumed the little seed passed, my stomach started to ache. Nothing helped. One morning, I woke up and branches laden with sweet things pushed up my eyelids, shot through my nose, my mouth, and every word I said was crimson sweet. Every sound a scarlet swish. Everything I saw cherry scented, and the air smelled of pale pink blossoms. My new senses overlapped and smudged. All life seemed sweeter for a stone. And I'll finish with one, the title is borrowed from a book called Water for Elephants, so that's just so you know. Sometimes I think that if I had to choose between the nearest corner making love to a woman, I'd choose the corner. When it's just been picked, after a careful survey of castle condition and position on the stalk, when the green skin is tossed because an insect was hungry, and the shucking smell like churned earth and summer afternoons and dying vegetation and sweet, the air through a car window on a late-night drive through a rural state. When the trash can piles full and our fingers thick with juice and cold water bends from the faucet, dances down the drain with dirt and grit. When it's the color of the yellow bellies of painted clouds, the lamps glow, and the path of fingers over the cob is like round rubber tires on a brick road. When it's a good ear, and the kernels are full, not wrinkled like dried up lettuce leaves or peeling paint. When yellow squares explode into the mouth that bites them. When teeth can plow their way through long rows. When those bits of bone can trim the hedges down to a shell, down to strings, and toothpicks can't pick it all out. And it's tomorrow, or the day after, when the toothbrush unearths the last remaining thread of the dinner 2 nights ago. And when the butter snakes down the lines around your chin, when it's grease and no napkins on the backs of hands pull across faces, and a slurping sound washes around the table, and there's a fight over the last cob, floating in water that is a little yellow, antiqued by the boiling, and that one remaining piece is speared and cut into 3, and the butter is getting flat in the dish, I choose the corn.